Hello? That's incredibly weird. Hey, don't know what just happened. I don't know if anyone's still connected. All of my internet's fine. For some reason, it just bricked the stream outright. Okay. That's weird. Gotta check something real quick. Hey, everyone trickling back in. How's it going? I have no idea what happened to that last stream. I got like a minute in, and all of a sudden it just exploded. So I'm gonna give it another minute here. So any of the, couple dozen people that were in the last one can find their way back here. And I guess in the meantime, I'll grab myself a fresh cup of coffee, and I'll be right back. Alright, seems stable. Don't know what's going on there, but we'll jump back in. I really don't know why the other one exploded. It just did. Weird stuff. Hey, it's that guy with the grandson. I think that looks cool. Yeah, so they did that in 3, what you're saying, Steven, but, I'm not really a fan of having to immediately regrind all my shit the moment I beat the game, because I'm now objectively using worse parts. That feels bad to me. Would be neat if they did something slightly different. I don't hate that they're just now cosmetic, because it felt really bad before to know that everything I had was crap and I had to completely regrind it for Master Grade. So anyway, I have a pretty good idea what does and doesn't work for full open. I just need to confirm a few things. I will be using Fat Thunderbolt full open, because unlike the Heavy Arms one, they both open the same thing, but this dude only shoots out exactly 20 shots. So it makes it incredibly easy to actually test and see whether or not something is adding hits, even if the visual gets a little mucked up. Also, if you forgive me for one brief moment, I have to apparently click my teeth like that. I don't know why I keep doing that. I need to check for somebody that just left out a comment whether or not Helios Beam Blast is affected by Beam Blast, even though it's an injection skill. And I happen to have just the perfect weapon to do that. I have just put together a level 2 Jin rifle last night that has Beam Blast and also a neutral one to go with it. Unless it did not save any of my progress, because I didn't exit the build mode. Oh, that's bittersweet. Yeah, it absolutely did not. It's kind of funny when you think about it. So give me a quick sec. I'm just going to see what I have currently for... PG is perfect grade. Not to answer for Steven, but PG is perfect grade. Not in the game is anything you can use, but in real life. Those 1/60th scale big ol' fellas, which I think is completely unreasonable to have us play with for size reasons. Where the heckle is a single Beam Blast EX passive? I know they're in there. Ah, ha 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 ha. Jianzuk, that's right, I used that before. And this has no... Perfect. For the control, Jianzuk with no traits that will affect the damage of the EX. Gonna tap it once. 3087. Gonna wait for my hit bonus to wear off. Gonna reset to the same distance. $30.87. That seems pretty consistent. Now I'm going to switch over to the other GN Bazooka that happens to have the exact same stats, but Beam Blast. Oh, thank God I have a stream up, because I just forgot what the fucking damage was. 3087. $28.80. What? Excuse me? Well, Atomic Bazooka still has a small issue of the regular shots being regular shots that you can spam out. There we go. 3087. Alright, so Helios Backpack is absolutely just injection and not a Beam Blast. Just want to confirm that. Generally, unless it's long range or close range EX/option, excuse me, you shouldn't be able to double dip on categories for boosts. It should only be either long range, close range, and then whatever its category is. But I just had to make... Why am I getting less damage? What the fuck is this? Like, it hit 3087 again, so I'm gonna say that's it. I'm not getting... Yeah, there we go. I'm not getting more damage. Yeah, as I was saying, Angelo, the Zook, unfortunately, also have normal shots as the Zook effect. While it's not nearly as strong as the EX version, spending 3 gauges for it, it's still kind of silly that you can just raise your gauge and cost in such a way that you can throw out 28 of them before anyone cares. So, full open. The first thing I want to test real quick just to confirm. If we know full open is 20 shots, does it affect handheld weapons? We know it does not affect options. Options will not be added to full open. Handheld weapons are added. Since we know it's 20 base hits for the base full armor Thunderbolt, 29 means I am getting that Gatling added as well. So if we know that Gatling type weapon works, next question is, does any Gatling type weapon work? So let's use something like the Serpent Double Gatling. Let's see if that fires off for us as well. And then we'll move over to Machine Gun and confirm that too. Yes, we get bonus hits from that as well. 18 more. Which makes sense since we got 9 more out of the single Gat. Hey Dovek. Now, if we move over to Machine Gun, if the description is to be believed, I should also get bonus shots out of this too. We'll do a big goofy one like Shot Lancer so it's easy to see. Shot Lancer does in fact fire. So let me test one more Machine Gun on the beam side, and we can reasonably assume it's any machine gun or any Gatling. Yeah, let's do the big-ass Doga one. Size of my goddamn car. Yep, even if it's a tap-fire machine gun, it's still going to kick in for full open. Alright. So options don't work. Handhelds do work. And just to be absolutely sure, let's just make sure both handhelds work. Yep. 40 hits. Absolutely does. So a machine gun and Gatling in each hand would be ideal for full burst, because you're just adding more damage to that stack. Now, let me go on a very, very brief shopping trip. I just want to make sure I have all the relevant parts I can. God knows I've been using and selling a bunch of stuff to do testing, and that gives me a headache.
Welcome! The kits are this way.
Just go through real quick and make sure I'm not missing anything super obvious. I have it in Master, so I don't really need that. Aegis, I have it in High Grade. I wish you could filter the shop, you know? Only High Grades, only Master Grades. Yes, I do want to purchase Gun Barrel Strike.
Thank you very much.
No need for Blue Frame. None of this should be affected. There's a loud-ass truck outside, but such a nice day I cannot not have the windows open.
Thank you very much.
Just going through real quick and make sure there's no relevant parts that I don't own. Rainbow Wings. You know what? The debuff I'm fairly sure we can't improve on, which the debuff does not last as long as the buff does. But I can't actually tell you if it falls under Hypertrance. I want to say it falls under Hypertrance. Yeah, but you only sort alphabetical or sort by cost. Well, you know what? I guess if you sort by GP, then it'll sort all master grades and high grades together. You know what? Great point. Excellent goddamn point. You got me there. Because high grades and master grades have different costs. I'm not entirely sure if we can raise the duration of the actual... Let's find out. You know what, Dovek? This is also an Ask Me Anything. And, you know, we're here to test shit out, you know? So let me just grab a few kits out of here real quick while I'm here. Anything I think that will have an effect on full open. Buster is so cool. Alright, just a couple handful of items here. Most huggable, wild G-Mask, of course, with its friend-shaped head. And also Bear Guy. It's kind of hard to say it's not Bear Guy. Why am I walking like a chump? Have I tested sniper or shotgun for what? For full open? They are not machine guns. They should not work. But if it makes you happy, we are here real quick. I'll throw a shotgun in here and just see how that works. Shotguns are rifles. Hey, K-Braid. What up? I get no extra hits out of these weapons. It is, in fact, could be machine gun and Gatling only. Dovek, let's figure out your shit real quick. So, let's get Rainbow Wings on here. The duration of any hyper trance, including those brought on by burst actions, should be 30 seconds flat. So let's see if I have... right here. Extended activation hypertrance. Let's find out, my man. We're going to grab a couple of these modules that have hypertrance activation. Since we know the hypertrance lasts 30 seconds, we're going to see if we can get more time out of it. Rainbow Wings is fun. I like Rainbow Wings. Oh, did I hit Awaken? No, I have Hypertrance. Yep. Hey, dude, that's why I'm here. I mean, this is supposed to be for full open, but I also said ask me anything. And I'm happy you guys are asking. We find out things together. I want to grab one more Hypertrance up. So it's super obvious. It's yellow, right? No, it's red. It's orange. I want something that's not like 2%. Give me some good beefy shit. And I could also just throw on a bunch of negatives and see what happens there. Like, that could also do the same, you know, a negative amount of hypertrance activations, even shorter than 30 seconds. And that would save us more time. No, I'm already here. PG Ball, if only. If only PG Ball. God damn, do I not have any more? I have to. I have 1,000 of these things. You know what? This is good enough. We have at least, like, close to 20%. Top 3 parts are close long range. Define parts. As far as EXs and options? Alright. Stopwatch gonna be activated. from now. And then we'll double check the debuff afterwards, because I totally forgot to hit him. Gatling's missiles are always solid, man. Nothing wrong with those. We are well over 30 seconds. We're at like 33, 34. So I'm going to say that's still affected by, let's see here. 10% would be 3. We're at about 17 or 18% activation. Okay. So I'm going to say it's affected by Hypertrance up. Now, let's see if the debuff can. 10798 or 796. With the dude being debuffed. 15369. Nope, that ended a lot sooner than it usually does. The debuff cannot be extended by Hypertrance extension, seems like. But absolutely you can extend the actual trance with Hypertrance. God, that looks so bad when it's unscaled. So the debuff is still a set amount. We don't have any way to influence that right now, it seems. Alright, so, actually what I want to do... I'd like to load up Beetle for this, because it's going to look less shitty than Firefly does. Hey, no problem, man. Right, so you can only activate those funnels while you're in that NTD, correct? Alright, let's throw on full open. I like being yellow. So far we have confirmed full open does affect your handhelds. Gatlings and machine guns will fire with it. Yep, and it's a 20 hit base. Let's get rid of this machine gun. So as far as head skills go, we're going to get rid of anything that doesn't have a skill, just so we save scrolling time. And sort of alphabetical. Vulcans and the like don't seem to be affected by this. I can throw on something like Abyss Head with a single autocannon that should be really easy to tell. Get right up in his business. And I still have the base 20 hits. The Vulcan does not count for full open. Despite the fact it says machine guns and Gatlings, that's not one of them that works. Oddly enough, something that I think is a huge oversight, Ballhead does not either, despite the fact it's a big-ass cannon. No hits. Bear Guy's Beam, which does actually work for... Oh my god, that looks adorable. I did not know that's how that looked. I was not aware of your game, Mr. Bear Guy 3. I love that, being a little hidden face in there. It looks like a mascot costume. Bear Guys, their eye lasers do count for full burst, just so you know. Let's see, what else might have a head effect that we can take advantage of? We already know Vulcans ain't gonna fly. I was not testing full burst earlier. Testing full open. Hey, no problem, Neon. Tryon 3 for full burst, yes. Double Zeta and Tryon are ones that are affected by full burst. Full open, though, are not. I'm trying to see what else might have a head weapon that we can see if it's affected by full open, but I do not think we have a lot. Kamaris Flare, though you think that should be something, Kamaris and Gushin Flare are not part of this package. Again, I wish they were, because adding on the flare effect to full open would actually be really cool. Just get a stun in there as well, but no such dice. Orasonic Full Open is the physical version of Full Burst. You find it on Full Armor Thunderbolt and Heavy Arms Torso. It allegedly fires all equipped missiles, machine guns, and Gatlings simultaneously. This does not work with option parts. It does work with handheld weapons. Also, Vulcan Pod does not work. I know, I hate it. It's a straight-on add-on weapon, and it does not do anything. Still get the base 20 hits. You know that thing where Heavy Arms opens all its ports and goes... That's full burst. Or full open, rather. Oh, one more really goofy thing about full open is worth sharing. Let me throw some bullshit on here. Zero System, Trans Am, Raj Call Line. Gun Cannon speaks to me on a spiritual level. It always has, always will. As far as mobile suits go. Series? As far as my player card goes, I put G-Reco, Age, and Double Zeta, which is not incorrect, but I really don't hate anything. I love absolutely every entry in this franchise, and I really don't think I could objectively say anything's bad. Except for Twilight Axis if you don't read the novel. That's just a really poorly produced clip show. The novel's fantastic, and the Twilight Axis animation is an amazing companion to it. Hey, so, cool thing about Full Open. You know how we get those base 20 hits? 10 rockets, 10 explosions? For God knows what reason, having any kind of trance or effect on doubles your hits, and therefore your damage. I don't know why. And having an additional one... like, I don't get why this happens. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. A good place to start for Gundam? Absolutely. 0079. Builder's parts don't work on full open or full burst. Yeah, so Mirage Colloid, let's just put A-Trance on. Suddenly we have 40 hits. I don't know why this is interacting this way. It does not seem correct. It's not based on reaction speed. Like, I don't know why this does this. But stacking another trance gets me 20 more hits. Each effect you have on here is adding more. Now, it's not very practical, because you still have to spend the bars to, you know, get it activated. That's 5 EX bars just to get that up. But I don't know why this is this way. On top of that, let's throw on something like... throw on the head income. Since that's a slot that won't be taken up. I'm about to actually show. Head income, and then let's put on a GN field. A bubble. 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 Extra hits. It is not, because you can do it with even regular installs that you fucking funnel another set of hits. A 100 hits, because I have 4 extra effects up. A funnel, a GN bubble, and 2 hyper transits. I don't know why this is happening, but yeah, you can get some goofy shit with this. It's not firing the hollow versions, because this works with non-hollow effects as well. I can put on a builder's part, solar reactor for Transan, and it will still fire off the extra hits. I don't know why. The cable flying is my head incom from the Sentinel head. It is a single remote weapon that's flying out of your head. Anyway, let's see if there's any other heads that could possibly affect full open. Anything that has a weapon built into it. We already know Vulcans are a no-go. Vulcan pods are a no-go. Rick DS does have special kind of Vulcans. Let's see if this works. Hey, full burst is still cool. With low reaction speed, you can get absurd damage out of that, like Limor shows. Still 20 hits. That's it. So, not even Rick DS Vulcans do anything. So there's... Ooh. Now, Xeon works for full burst, but not for full open. There's really nothing else that affects the head, so there's no head part you can use for full open. Vulcans just don't work, you know? There's not another single solid head weapon. They're all beam. Now, body... You know what? Let's hit it. I'm almost positive it doesn't work, but let's double check. Excellent point, Orasonic. Let's check this out. "20 hits, no Vulcans. And just for the sake of complete science, we're going to go for fat, too. Go for the fatty fat. Since it's technically its full open skill, so. Excuse me, still a little congested. Hopefully I muted that in time for my cough. Still 20, nothing. So there's just not a head that's affected by this. I'm going to put my G-Self head back on because that's the point of the G-Mask. Torso. Doesn't matter because these skills are on the torso, so there's nothing we can use at the same time on the torso. We can just skip torso. Torso skippable. Arms. This one's goofy. Go back to alphabetical sort. So, Abyss is weird. So the Abyss torpedoes and the railguns in them, I believe the railgun part is the part that's working, but it's not animated properly. And they just kind of do that. It's not great, but it works. You absolutely get the effect out of that. Let's see here. A stray gold frame. Yeah, I kind of wonder, since it works with the beam too, did they not properly code the new models? But the Lancer Dart actually works. We do in fact fire out the darts. 2 volleys of them. That applies to Blitz as well. So we're just going to skip Blitz. Bum, 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 bum. Who else has an interesting arm weapon? Beam cannon doesn't count. We already know Blitz works. Buster arm. Who's ready to be sad? Who's ready to be absolutely livid? Buster arm opens, but nothing comes out. It is coded to open, but it does not fire. Whether or not this is a mistake, I don't know. I know Buster was kind of late DLC for Breaker 3, so maybe something borked. Buster has a whole lot of problems in Full Burst. Captain. Captain with its little Captain missile launchers. Captain fires. Captain fires real well, actually. Knocks his ass around. Sadly, it does not work with the option part, the builder's part version of the Captain Cannon. Who else got gun? I don't think Dragon Claw should work. Let's find out. I'm pretty sure flamethrowers are exempt from this. Should be really obvious to see a bunch of flame come out. Yeah, they don't work. Thunderbolt. Alright. Dryson is a beam gun, so that definitely doesn't count. Shiva railgun. Shiva railgun does in fact fire. And it still has the stun effect, so that's actually pretty dang good. Like, having a stun built in there is kind of nice. As long as one of those hits, the rest of the volley should follow. A Freet, I'm pretty sure the armed grenade launchers on a Freet do work. But when we get to Zeta, you're gonna be mad. Yep, grenade launchers on a Freet arm work. Again, hold that thought, hold that good feeling until we get to Zeta. Wait, actually no, Zeta might work. Hold that till we get to Ribawu. This arm of Thunderbolt shouldn't do anything, because it does not have any physical weapons. It's all beam. I mean, if it makes you feel better, I'll double check. Yeah, no, it's nothing. It does nothing. Got fucking nothing. Nothing here. Big old fat nothing. Alright. Rairu has nothing going on there. It's a beam weapon. Tetra's technically an autocannon. I want to say that Tetra should work. I do not remember if it worked or not when I did this before. Yeah, totally does. Tetra autocannons do in fact work. They've actually not announced any date for the free DLC, which is kind of weird. I hope that means it's because they're putting stuff back in the oven with the surprise success of the actual game launch. But that's wishful thinking on my part. Of course, Gym 3 works. Why wouldn't it? Good, strong knockdown rockets. try the goof other arm. It might not work for full burst, honestly. It might not count for the effects. We'll have to check that when we get to it. We can make this double stream and do full burst as well. Things that should also have it. GN Vulcan does not count. That is, in fact, a beam. Heavy arms? I wonder if heavy arms works. Oh, you know what? Why I'm here? I know I say this all the time. It should be a common fact by now. But heavy arms army knife option is also, like, super broken and not working in a good way. And I'll put on plasma knife to compare. If they're homing shots that follow, knocking them down should not be too bad, but it does have a risk of knocking down smaller foes and making some of your shots go over them. Hey, so heavy arms army knife. Yeah, no cooldown. You know that. You see I got cooldown. Oh, wait, hold on. I have unlimited cooldown because I'm an idiot. Cooldown on plasma knife exists. If you do the combo, you gotta wait 5 seconds. Army knife, don't. I found that out in like chapter 2 or 3 when I got the pre-release, and I never took it off because it's just super useful. Meanwhile, any other skill needs a recharge. Apparently it's become common knowledge enough that it's now on the TV tropes page. Someone added army knife on there. So someone here is a trope spy who is adding my shit to it. That's cool, I don't mind. Heavy arms, of course, does it. If heavy arms didn't do full burst, the world is ruined. Yeah, TV tropes has pages for games too, and they have specifically for Breaker, in Your Mileage May Vary, and I don't know what trope they put it under, but it's on YMMV. Kamaris, this is something you might not expect. Kamaris slash disc actually counts for full open. It will actually shoot them out. Now, the weird thing is, they don't seem to do anything. They just pop up. Still got the same 20 hits, so I know nothing's contacting, but it will still open visually. How weird is that? Actually, let's see how the master grade looks, because that might actually be kind of cool looking. It's kind of cool. They pop up if you don't have anything better using that arm. I mean, it seems like kind of a waste of, Alright, hold on. Gundam Breaker, tropes. Gundam Breaker video game. Your mileage may vary. Game Breaker. It's under Game Breaker. And Gundam Breaker 4, the Army Knife of all weapons, which is an op skill attached to the right arm in Gundam Heavy Arms. For some reason, it lacks a cooldown, like most other op skills in the game, meaning that while weak, you can easily stunlock non-giant enemies, and synergizes excellent with the above-mentioned HP recovery on hit. And they must have absolutely aped that shit from me, because I'm the only one that's been talking about it. Live Lance has zero system. Alex with Chobum does not have the... Do I not have a regular Alex? Yeah, we gotta rectify this. Player card ID is actually on my channel. Check my community tab a couple back, you'll see my player card. It's also pinned in the Discord, in the multiplayer launch bay. So people can apply to the clan.
The kits are this way.
But I prefer people who are members of the Discord to apply to clan if possible. somehow don't have... Oh, it's just that arm. I have the other arm. Oh, that's hilarious.
Thank you very much.
Alright, we got our Alex. So Alex Chobham, of course, does not have the Gatling available, so you cannot use it for full open. But Alex without Chobham does have the Gatling. It's not canon. It's not famous. Stop that. Oh, shucks. It is G-Mask, Wayfarer. And it has a bunch of different goofy configurations that I'm a goofball for. On the Discord, you can head to the Aesthetics channel as a great place to share. Now, if you're a fresh join, you will need to talk a little bit to get the first rank up. That's just an anti-spam method. We have problems with raids in the past, being as big as we are. So we just require that new members talk a little bit to get the first rank before they can post images. It's really not long, and I appreciate your patience. But the Aesthetics channel will be the one. We got G-Mask Pillbug. We got G-Mask Beetle. We got G-Mask Firefly. And the G-Mask is that it's that G-Self head with that mini Moir mask on it that I just think looks really neat. I really like it. The head and torso combo is always going to be what I stay the same on. Dovak, really, it's not too long to chat to get that permission. Join in a convo, tell us some cool things about your build or yourself. It's really no time at all. Perfect Strike Freedom. Fires the Gatling and the missiles. It's a bunch of goddamn hits. I never liked how the missile launcher looked on this thing. It's so stupid. I know they're micro missiles, but it's like one thing Sana kind of dropped the ball on. Oh, and if you guys want to be mad, like I was, because I'm so goddamn mad about most things in this game, Indra, the unique skill carried on Perfect Strike Freedom right arm, in which case you charge your fist with electricity and punch a dude, which is incredibly short range. This is a wild dance. I don't know why this is a wild dance. I am so goddamn mad this is a wild dance. It's also a close range skill, but it makes no sense. Limor, are you talking about the dot over time? Yeah, it does like 1% of their HP per second, right? But how is that a wild dance? That doesn't help me. That just makes me more mad at Sana. Like, half the shit in this game is Sana's fault. The Wound Wart has no actual non-beam weapon on the arm, so we're not going to worry about it. Tryon? Will armed booster fire? Probably not, because we can't have nice things. Yeah. But I want to come back to it for full burst, because that is technically an injection skill. That is a railgun. By Icon. I really want to come back to that. Versago has nothing interesting. Yeah, okay, so Indra is a wild dance, but I didn't equip the skill, so I'm going in here for nothing. but the goddamn Versago boop, which might as well be the same goddamn thing. Strike Claw. This is a close range and a special. Wait, no, this isn't a special. I gotta figure out what I said this was the other day. This dinky little fucking shit that might as well be Indra is not a wild dance, but Indra's wild dance. What is going on my shoulder? What is happening over there on the left side? The fuck? Is this new tech? I hope somebody clips this shit. I can work with this. If this works on different arms, I can work with this aesthetically. Let's put a pin in this. This might open up some shit. Limor, do you see this shit? Yeah, let's put a pin in that. I might be able to do something with that. It's only a one-arm skill, unlike something like Arm Booster, so I don't know why that would be. Let's just check real quick if Chest Break does it too. Same skill, so you know it should be coded the same in a perfect world. Yeah, look at that. What the fuck is happening? Okay, we're gonna yeah, please do. We're gonna put a pin in that one until I can figure out a way to use that cosmetic. You know what? We're here. Hold on. Let me change my arm real quick. Because that's a specific component on off for Astaroth is taking off that armor. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, what else we got? What else we got? What else might look weird? Oh yeah, heavy arms. Put on heavy arms. Where's Versago? Let's throw Versago on here. Double Versago. Oh fuck yeah, we're going to Abyss. We're absolutely going to Abyss. It's popping up. Okay, where's Abyss? This makes me unreasonably happy. I love jank. Ah, boo. It just lifts the whole goddamn shoulder pad. What's another real, like, fucking goofy one? Wait, what about something like Gun Tank that doesn't have a shoulder joint? Yeah, ball. Ball, 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 ball. He janks out for a sec, but that's it. Damaging builder parts are really relative to your build. There's not any builder's parts that particularly does more than others. And I am now thinking of the effort required to put together a spreadsheet of that shit. And I am about to cry. So yeah, maybe in the future. Think about it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, by the way, as long as we're here, fucking Serpent doesn't shoot anything either. Still 20 hits. Serpent will still open, but it will not do anything. Ah, Kubule. Because it hates you, that's why. Why'd I go into Awakening? I don't know. It does lift up a little bit. Wait, get out of Awakening. Huh. Is Kubule safe? Kubule is safe. Weird. Alright, I'll have to go through... I'll just make a goddamn video of every single arm under... Oh, hold on, Sakamazaku. I'm gonna make a video of just every single arm under the effect of this dumb shit and string it together. Yeah! Yeah! Fuck yeah! Now, what if I insert like a little mini more under there or something, so there's a little dude that says hi when it pops up. You can put like a sign with a message on it. All right. I take requests. Where's Exia Dash? Master grade, so it's easier to see. Yeah! It brings the cable with it? What kind of jank bullshit is this? Yeah, funny decal below it. That way when it pops up, you have a funny decal. Oh. Hey, actually, what about Titus? Because Titus' arm joints are, like, broken as fuck. They don't work properly with poses. Ultron in this waltz is a flamethrower. It's just bad. Okay, Titus does nothing because its arm's fucked up anyway. Like, if you do a pose that lets it put its arm straight up in the air, it will rotate 180, so the arm joint is now facing outwards. But yeah, hey, no, Ultron absolutely has a flamethrower. It's just bad. Let's put something cosmetic on real quick. That'll work. Alright, so back on right arms that are affected by this shit. Zabania GN missiles, I'm almost positive GN missiles count for full open. All of them. They're not beam like they were sometimes coded in Breaker Mobile. They are solid. Yeah, absolutely. Get the missiles launched out of there. Gunnerzaku's got nothing. Jigadoga does have the missiles. The missiles will launch. pretty good, actually. You know what else is nice? You guys. You guys are nice. I like you being here. Hainu should fire its machine gun. Sure does. Pretty rapidly, actually. Chuagu, it might surprise you to know that it does not, I believe. Which is kind of bad. Chuagu arm is actually really, really good, too, with its internal weapon. But Chuagu itself does not full open. Which is kind of unfortunate. I guess maybe they count as bazookas or some shit, and that's why they don't count? I don't know the exact reason why, other than it's bad. Which is a shame, because the Dragu skills are actually fantastic. What is this, my right arm? Right arm. Oh, it's... Gotta put on the stupid... push-up on, so that... Gotta put on the no skills or it won't show up. And I gotta sort back over to Unicorn for some reason. Because it's not MSV. Or maybe it is MSV. Oh, because I have rifles only on. Stupid filters. Stupid person who made the filter. That's me. I put on the filter. I'm a stupid person. Yeah, Dragu stuff's actually great. Like, Dragu primary fire is solid. And the Dragu skill's pretty good, too. People sleeping on Dwag, but they really should not. And you get two of those, and just like... Bah, 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 bah. It doesn't even take up that much ammo, honestly. This is not a shot build. I don't have a lot of capacity on here, if any. This is a melee build. You can just fire this thing all goddamn day. And on top of that... Splash. Not a lot, but it's there. Yeah, y'all really sleeping on the elephant if you ain't using it. Back to lefties, or righties, I guess. Kshatriya has nothing that's affected by that. Ribawu! Time to make somebody sad. Oh, wait. I'm on Unicorn Filter. No. Fuck off with this. I just skipped like 40 suits. Limor, you smart snake. Except I have it unequipped. Because handheld machine guns and shit should count. Fuck yeah, it totally does. But at the same time, you're also giving up any arm action for full open. So you're gaining the handheld machine gun, but you're losing arm. It kind of seems like a waste when you can have an arm and a machine gun at the same time. Let's get the filter sorted back out. Alright, yeah, we skipped a shitload of stuff accidentally. Yeah, true dat. True dat. KSD has no... Oh, Fire Dragon Cannon. I don't actually know if Fire Dragon Cannon counts. I don't think it does. Totally doesn't. But what, both arms for KSD? Excuse me. Actually, yeah, good point, since KSD is a double arm skill. And I'm not using the master version. Nah, nothing. A little gimpy arm, gotta put something else in here. Yeah, let's throw on Drog. That looks great. That looks perfect. All right. Kishi has nothing. Launcher Strike should fire both like it did for Perfect Strike Freedom. Excuse me? No. What did Sana do this time? You gonna be sitting here and telling me that Launcher Strike doesn't work, but Perfect Strike Freedom does? Oh, fuck that. I actually cannot believe Launcher Strike does not count for full open. That is some straight bullshit. Jin should have nothing. Capul can't be used torso, but its arm handgun should work. It's a shame because Capul torso rockets are actually really solid. No, Capul handgun does not work. This is what. This is why we're doing the stream, so we can all be sad. Uh, Power Gym absolutely does do it with the Gatlings. We already know Alex does. More like full clothes. Ah. Fucking got him. Cubalea's beams, Rosenzula's beams, Rabawu!